We did unfortunately lose a bit of money last month because we didn't do any contracts. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of embedded systems. Let's grab all of them, which I think is a little ballsy, but we'll give it a shot and see if we can do all of these. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Develop, 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 develop. And develop. So this one's nearly done. Yeah, we can do this. So that one's ready to promote. That's ready to promote. Promote, promote. And that one's not ready. So that one will probably be done tomorrow. Release. Release, release, release. Yeah, that worked out really well. That worked out spectacularly well. Promote you and release. And then let's look here. So game assets, embedded system, 17,000. Oh, yes, please. Let's take those game assets as well. So let's just knock those up in priority a little bit. I reckon we can do this. It said 2 months, but I reckon we can do it in about 1. Roughly. So, oh, we might actually need the 2. But 17,000 is not bad. Develop you. Oh, that's going to take no time. That's going to be a walk in the park right there. Make that the priority real quick. Actually, in saying that, I think we might need the full time. I think we might... Yeah, we're going to need that full time. That's a shame. I was really hoping that we... that one's 1 month overdue. Promote, beta, yep, and release. Sorry about that. Promote you and release for 13,000. That'll do. Do we get anything else we can do here? Embedded system and embedded system. So we'll grab both of those, knock the priority up a little bit on both, and develop, develop. Oh, these are going to be no problem. There we go. Promote, promote, and we'll fix them up a little bit, make them all nice, and release them. There we go. So a little bit of money, £163,000. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Our reputation is almost 4 stars, which is pretty good. And I actually want to have a little look at releases again, just to be sure of what's going on. So October, we'll have... What was it? So it's Adware Alarm 5 is the one that we need to keep an eye on. But interestingly, there's 2 antivirus softwares coming out at the end of this year. So to me, that looks like these guys are trying to get in before Adware Alarm 5. And then we do actually have an RPG game coming out in December 2004. We probably want to keep an eye on that. Because if we don't get Mobile Quest out before then, I mean, hopefully we will get Mobile Quest out before then, but if we don't, that could hurt us a little bit. But let's go ahead and grab these logistics applications real quick and see if we can maybe get those done relatively quick. I mean, they're coming along super well there. They're all just code as well. So promote, 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 and release, release, release. £179,000. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, man. We're doing pretty well. We're a 4-star company thanks to these contracts. These contracts are doing amazing things for us. Logistics, 4 months, GUI, database, and third-party integration. I think we might grab both of those, to be honest. So that one's got 4 months on it. I mean, we can do that. The system's going to be the big part of it. This one here, let's make that the priority real quick. See if we can do it super, super quickly. I think we might be able to do this one today. Yeah, promote you and release. So that's fine. That's a small profit this month. And then this one's got the system, develop, and yeah, that'll be done fairly quickly. These 2 are coders as far as I remember, so it's not going to take that long to get this particular contract done. And I think that's going to be good. I think that'll be really, really good to get a fairly high profile contract done in, you know, way ahead of schedule. Couple of months ahead of schedule. That's what you want, right? That's what you want with your company. So let's see here. 787. It's going to be next month. That's a shame. Alrighty, that's fine. Let's go ahead and promote it. And let's release it. There we go. $27,229. I will take it. Embedded system, $50,000. 50,000. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. It's going to take a while, but I am not going to complain. Develop you real quick, and then promote you real quick, and release you real quick. Now we make this the priority. $50,000. That is nothing to sniff at. That is nothing to sniff at. We can do this in no time. No time. Develop. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be super easy. Once the other coder gets in here, super, super easy to do that. No problem at all. So let's see here. You guys are wanting some raises. That's fine. That's totally fine. Not a big deal. There we go. Look how quick this is going. This is going to be done like 3 months ahead of schedule. This is going to be done 3 months ahead of schedule, which is nuts. Possibly even more than... No. It'll be about 3 months. That's ridiculous. $50,000 coming our way right there for that contract. $50,000. Promote it. There we go. The bugs, we'll get like 25 of them. Release. $19,000. Excuse me, sir? Mr. Logistics Application, sir? I can't help but notice that I was promised substantially more. I was promised more than double that amount of money. And I'm just curious as to where that amount of money happens to be. Because it sure isn't with me. That's all I'm gonna say. The money I was promised appears to have, you know, not being transferred to my account. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Let's get this promoted and released. One of our computers is apparently running a bit slow, so let's go ahead and call in IT support. We'll call cleaning as well. We'll get some cleaning done, and IT support's going to have a look at all of our systems, just to make sure they're running quite nicely. We are above $200,000 currently. And this is 1414. It's currently 11 and 4. So, if anything, we want another artist. But it would also be nice to be like a 5-star company due to contracts. I'm just throwing that out there. That would be really nice to be like a 5-star company just on contracts alone. So let's go ahead and make these all sort of high priority. See if we can get these done in a good amount of time. Oh, these are going to be no problem. Look at these. That one's done. That one's done. That one's gone. And that one's gone. There we go. Now this one's going to be like 2 months ahead of schedule, probably. 2 months ahead of schedule easily. There we go. Let's just develop you. And yeah, probably be like maybe a month ahead of schedule now that I look at the actual numbers. I might have got carried away a little bit on that one. Anyway, let's go ahead and hire ourselves another, I think another artist. Maybe a marketer. Maybe a marketer. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe a marketer that is going to be fairly skilled. Great compatibility. Let's look for the cheapest one that's also great. That's going to be you. Mabel Vasquez. Vasquez? Mabel. Get in here. You're going to be hired. Congratulations. You are the marketer. I'm also going to say that, Mabel, where are you? I need to view my employees. So Mabel, we're going to change your roles up a little bit. You're going to be an artist and a marketer. Okay? You are just an artist and a marketer. And you are going to be changed benefits. What? Oh my god. So we can do like benefits per employee? And then Christmas bonuses, company cars, free food? No! I don't think so. No free food. Yeah, we're going to do free food. Paid vacation. I'm tempted to say that they get like 50% paid. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just not touch that. Let's not touch that at all. We could educate her. It is tempting to educate her. Can I get a company car? How much do I... 15. Is that up front? I'll apply that. I'm taking a company car. I really hope that's not monthly. But at least, you know, I get a fancy car. That's the important thing here. Anyway, I really want to see your skill. I really want to see your skill. So marketing is all right. Your art is not. So let's train you up in... I mean, what does this need? It just needs general art, I assume. So if we were to maybe train Mabel up a little bit, so educate in like art, let's say 2D for like 3 months, we can like bring her back, get her to help with the art on Mobile Quest, and then she can also, you know, help market Mobile Quest at some point, which seems like the way to go. That does seem like a good way to go. So let's see here. Can we get this particular contract done today? Promote it and release it. 33,000. 33,000. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. What else we got here? Game assets, website, logistics. Let's grab the website and develop. There we go. Yo, that's going to be nothing at all. That is going to be nothing at all. That's going to be done before lunchtime, man. Nearly. Very nearly done before lunchtime. That's kind of nuts. Go ahead and release it. Failed? Well, did I not pay attention to something there? I feel like I might have skipped over a little detail there. Let's have a look here. So, embedded system, accept those. Make them high priority. And develop. And these are going to be getting released today before lunch. Like, those are getting done in no time. So release and release. There we go. So that's our profit for the month. That right there is our profit for the month. I realize we have been a company for over 2 years at this point. We haven't actually released anything. I'm sticking to my guns on this whole, like, Mobile Quest thing, right? Also, is that Mabel? Is that you, Mabel? That is Mabel. How's it going, Mabel? Good to see you. Welcome to the company. Welcome to the company. Let's work on a logistics application. And let's see if we can get that done for a nice amount of money this month. I mean, we have an artist, we have our coders, so should not be an issue. Let's release it. There we go. 9,787 pounds, rather. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So we're working on Mobile Quest. Is there anything else we can work on right now? Because here's the issue, right? So the issue is with it being, you know, with us starting in 2000, obviously we've unlocked a lot of things that we can do with our software. But if the things we release are so basic, if they're too basic, they're not going to sell. And that's, I think, the challenge with starting in 2000 is that you have all this cool stuff you can do, but you don't have the employees. And somehow you need to make the money with either contracts or whatever to get a lot of employees. So what if we did, like, I don't know, a content management system with widgets, comment sections, still less than a year, visualization tools, maybe not. What you see is probably what you get. Still less than a year. Let's go with, like, community widgets and file management. Let's do that. Let's develop it. We'll make it like £9. It's super cheap, and it's gonna be, you know what? Network is perfect. Network is like, that's right up there as like Slapple. You know what I mean? Like Slapple Network. Oh, that's the name. That's the name. Slapple Network. Yeah, Slapple Network. Develop it. Get it done. Get it done. You know what? Slapple Network, that's the new priority here. Get Slapple Network out to the people. It's super cheap. It's super affordable. It barely does anything, but we're going to make it look pretty. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make it look good. We're going to make it look really good. We're also going to just take a contract here to make sure the company can stay relatively afloat. So, develop you. I realize one of our employees does not have a computer. I probably should have realized that a bit sooner than I did. I'm going to be honest. But, you know, what happens, happens. It's done at this point. There we go. Just release that. Slapple network, you know, it's coming along. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, is what Slapple network's going to be. We made a little bit of money last month. Why are we only getting, like, another employee called in sick, really? I feel like you're not sick. I feel like you're lying to me. Anyway, let's grab this. Good money. It's like $11,000. Prioritize that. And get it out of here. There we go. Inadequate quality with 8,790 pounds. I'll take it. This is ready to develop, so do that. Where does it need to be? Code needs to be 12. So that is going to take a little while. That is going to take a little bit, but now we have 2 coders working on it, 2 artists working on it. So a couple of months, really. A couple of months is really all that's going to take to get Slapple Network out there. And technically speaking, Slapple Network doesn't go against company policy because Slapple Network, are you requesting 807? What? You want a raise of 872 pounds? How dare you? Like, you're being reasonable, Sherry, but Davis, come on, man. I'm gonna accept it, but I'm not happy about it. I am not happy about that. That is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of websites or something there. We'll accept all that work, make it all like priority, and see if we can get that done in a decent amount of time there. So develop all of those for me. Let's get everything done there. So promote you. You're almost ready. You are ready to go. And you are almost ready to go. So there we go. Those have all been promoted. That one's going into beta. So release, release, release. We got money for all of them, which is good news. So the profits are still coming. We are a 5-star company thanks to the contract work that we're doing. Slapple Network is over halfway done. Okay. Of course it is. Of course it is. That's fine. Let's see here. Grab another couple of contracts. We'll go for those 2 embedded systems, I think. And maybe that one is what, 5 months. 19 months on that one. Jeez. Okay. Let's just knock these up to priority 4 to make sure they get done in a decent amount of time. We don't have forever on these 2. But they'll get done. They'll get done fairly quick, actually. They'll get done this month, so that's good. So that one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. Release, release. It's a profit. You know, it's not a huge profit, but it's a profit. This one here is not a priority. Let's just make it a higher priority than everything else, just to make sure it actually gets done. The code's going to be fine. We can probably do that in a day, well, a month or 2. The art's already done, so yeah. It's going to be no problem at all to get this done. And we are very close to Slapple Network being ready to move into beta. And once it moves into beta, I guess that could probably be our time to look at marketing. I think that'll have to be our time to look at marketing and take it quite seriously. So, yeah, it's not the priority. It needs to be 12 and, well, 0. So that's fine. It is nearly there. It is very nearly there. I'm wondering, I mean, the consumer reach is potentially 43,000 people, right? It is a content management system. And what I was saying about it is it doesn't break our rules of being mostly a mobile company because it's available. It's a cloud system. It's a content management system for anyone with any kind of electronic device, right? It is not strictly a system for computers. So that is why it's within the bounds of my rules. It is just a content management system. Don't read into it too much. Anyway, let's see here. Let's grab a couple of them. 10 months. 10 months. Good lord. 8 months. Those are tempting. Those are really tempting. Let's grab a couple of 1 month embedded systems for the time being, though. Just to make sure we can actually do them. Because those huge contracts are super tempting. But I don't think we have the money to actually do them right away. Which is unfortunate, because I'd love to, but I just don't think we have... I don't think we have the means. Also, the fact that we're down to 1 coder right now, just me, is a little worrying. But it seems like I'm doing a fine job anyway, so release, release, release. Money across the board, I'll take it. We are so close to having this done. We're so close to having that done. Also, £236,000. So, I think it's gonna be 2004 that we release Slapple Network. It's gonna be 4 years into the existence of the company that we put out a content management system that's super basic. And we've been sitting on MobileQuest for such a long time that it's probably horrendously outdated, but it is actually nearly ready to go into beta as well, so it's not the worst news in the world. I mean, the goal was to release complete tripe, right? I have to stress that fact. The goal was to not put out high quality content. And if you really want to, like, get meta here, you can argue that that was the point of this video, or videos at this point. I've been, like, this is going to be split into 2 episodes. If you really want to go there and be like, you haven't done anything for this, like, hour of gameplay, then, okay, you know, it's meta. It's a form of art. That's what it is. Like, this is actually... this is actually, a highly artistic video. Highly artistic. And, like, you have to, like, analyze. I'm gonna stop. Anyway, let's promote this into, beta. Get that into beta. Let's start marketing it. Release date is gonna be March. Yeah. 4 months, that'll do. Release date's gonna be March. Let's put out like a press release. Sure. We'll write up a press release real quick. It's not gonna be the most impressive press release that's ever existed, but it'll do. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this goes. I am really curious to see how this goes. Accept all of those. Make the press release a priority, please. If you gents wouldn't mind. We'll do like a fairly cheap press release, I think. Actually, no, we'll put the press release out in like February. Or maybe the press build can go out in February. Either way, we're losing money across the board right now because we're not doing contracts, but we have enough to stay afloat, I think. You know what? Let's do the press release now. Let's see what they say about it. No one knows who we are. It doesn't look very feature-rich. We didn't put any work into it. Okay. We have a couple of followers. That's all right. Let's hype this and let's put out a press build, which doesn't seem like a very good idea. That does not seem like a very good idea at all. We have got a few bugs out of it though, which is nice. So we actually did get a few more followers as well. It's actually looking okay. It's not feature rich. It's not that far from release. Yeah, it releases next month. I don't know if that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of embedded systems, just so that, you know, when Slapple Network fails miserably, we still have money coming in. You know, like that's literally what we're doing here. And what's more, if Slapple Network is a runaway success, it's going to be a really great story for our documentary that the month before we released it, we had so little faith in our own product that we were taking contracts just to stay afloat because we thought it was going to fail. So it'll be really great for the Netflix documentary about this company. We beta you and release. There we go. So Slapple Network is goes out this month. Yeah, it goes out this month. Can we get this out first? I know this isn't really a priority, but whatever. Promote that and release. And release Slapple Network to the world. Do we want to start a marketing campaign? Sure. Give me a budget of like $5,000 and print some copies, I guess. So like 25,000 copies, $30,000 to do that. Sure. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see here. So what quality are we looking at here? It's actually good. It's actually good. I didn't expect that. Genuinely did not expect that. Okay. Well, that's a twist. That is actually a bit of a twist. Did not expect it to be good. Not really complaining. Is it gonna make money? $126. That's probably my answer, isn't it? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, Slapple Network, why? It's looking okay for the price. It's not really gonna sell. We need to market it more. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. These all need to release this month. Promote, beta, and release. Promote, beta, and release. And I guess promote, beta, and release. We actually got money for those. All right, we didn't make a profit. £246. That's gonna do, I guess. It's £9. It has sold 59 units. I feel like we need another marketer. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like another marketer could be a good idea. So what if we were to maybe like duplicate everything here? How do you do that thing where this aligns to the... There's a way to get this to align to the wall, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, no. Close all Oh, no. Don't do that. F, that's the button I'm looking for. All right. So do that, and then, hire an employee, hire someone with a high salary. I'm going to regret this. And let's look for a high quality marketer. You right there. I'm going to regret hiring you if this fails. I am going to regret hiring Giovanni. For sure. I don't even know if Giovanni's in work today. Are you here? You're at home. Great. We kind of needed you in today, bud, I'm going to be honest. Although, to be fair, marketing's actually coming along pretty well. We're going to spend the full 5,000 on it, so... Let's find out if £5,000 is enough to get some marketing on this. £76. Okay. Okay. Let's up the budget. Let's double it. 10,000. Gonna regret that. Really gonna regret that. Let's grab a couple of logistics applications and an embedded system and get those to be priorities. And maybe, if we were to go to employees here, Mabel, I'm sorry, but you're fired. And Giovanni, we're going to change your roles a little bit, and you are just going to be a marketer. So bye-bye, Mabel. Get out of here. There we go. So these can be developed, and developed. I think we may have taken too many there. Let's see here, £265. Yeah, I don't think Slapple Network has been much of a success. I don't think the extra 5,000 did much for it. I really don't think it did much for it. It has over 100 units sold, doesn't have that many active users. Which, in my opinion, is a crying shame. That's a crying shame is what that is. You know what? Promote, beta, and release. There we go. Yeah, so 372. That's grim. We're almost a 6-star company, though. And in other news, Mobile Quest is actually relatively close to being able to go into beta. So there's that, I guess. This is gonna be a slog, is what this is gonna be. This is gonna be tedious.